time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing all day, and when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning dew, then you feel it freshen and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place now. My place is your place, let's face it. Baby, you know all the places. Places. My place is your place. My place. Your place. My place. Just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next time. And you feel it freshen and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place now. My place is your place, let's face it. Baby, you know all the places. Places. My place is your place. Your place is my place. Just face it. No one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do.
You repair my weakness, satisfying you while I keep bleeding. I don't know why you act like you innocent. You wanna take a piece of my heart again. I'll get you up, 'cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something holds me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight. Oh, it feels like yellow, yellow. It hurts like yellow, yellow, yellow. You have to let me go. Yellow, yellow. It hurts like yellow. We tried too many times. You misbehaving. You must have known me. You make me crazy, kinda like Johnny. Thumbs it down better, making me lose my mind, 'cause I just don't know. Something in your eyes, the way you stare me that I like. I wanna let you go, but it's like something holds me tight. You might break my heart tonight, but I'm gonna hold it tight. Oh, it feels like yellow, yellow. It hurts like yellow, yellow, yellow. You have to let me go. Yellow, yellow. It hurts like yellow. We tried too many times. Ooh, you got me feeling cool. Ooh, you got me feeling blue. Something about you so see-through. Something just ain't right by you. Yeah.
Happy Wednesday. I had to think about what day it was for a second. I did a video earlier on the new summer camp game that is coming out. So when you guys get a chance, I would love it if you guys went and watched it and left a like on it. But we are jumping back into Desperate Housewives. In the last part, and I'm gonna have to give myself a little bit of a refresher. I know Daniel, well, if you haven't seen it, if you missed the last part and you don't want any spoilers, go watch the last part. But spoiler alert, Daniel was killed. We don't have proof who he was killed by, but it's looking like he may have been killed by Vincent. And then also, I forget the name of that guy with the hat that keeps walking around, and he seems to be someone that we know from our past before we lost our memory. He said that our name is Mary. Our real name is Mary. We also found out that the old lady with the garden, like, kills animals in the neighborhood with rat poison. There's a lot going on. We've smashed nearly everybody in the neighborhood except for Lynette's husband at least twice or thrice. So yeah, there's a lot going on. There's quite a bit going on, right guys? So we're trying to figure out what's going on with Daniel. Also Tabitha, our son's oh wait, I have this on the wrong thing. It's on the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta put it on the correct screen here. There we go. There we go. But yeah. Tabitha, our son's ex teacher's assistant that was smashing him, she basically came into our neighborhood and she spread rumors about Bree's daughter and then sent a mean email to Susan's daughter from his account and basically had like all the ladies in the neighborhood mad at him. So yeah, it was, or maybe did she send the email to the other girl, the Allison girl? I don't know, but she basically ruined our son's reputation in the neighborhood, and we found out it was her, and we had the choice to send her to jail or spare her, and I sent her ass to jail because I'm sick of her. So there's that. By the way, hi Lumen, I don't know if you're still here. Hi Forrest, hi Jason, hi Nocturne, hi Tango. Alright, let's jump back into this. Let's see what our objectives were. It's just like your husband to leave the keys to your car over at the Fox house. You'll have to get them from Frank before you can go anywhere outside of Wisteria Lane. Stop by and say hello to Frank and pick up your keys in the process. Etta let you borrow her pest spray a while back to help you out with a little pest problem. Now's a good time to return it to her, as it's certainly not the kind of thing you want to have lying around your house. Vincent has been so kind as to bring you the contents of your husband's safe. Inspect each of the items to see what your husband has been keeping from you all this time. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Open your inventory and view the documents that were in the package Vincent sent you. Do this by selecting the documents. Hi Brian. Open your inventory and view the picture that was in the package Vincent sent you. Open your inventory and view the sonogram. Open your inventory and view the journal that was in the package Vincent sent you. Oh my gosh. People are talking. This goal is optional. There's a lot of buzz going around on Wisteria Lane, more than usual that is. It seems like everyone's talking about something or someone. They couldn't possibly be gossiping about you, could they? Okay, so we have a lot going on, guys. We have a lot going on. So let's go to Frank's house, check on him, see how he's doing. Maybe we should talk to our son first. See how he's doing. His stupid ass. Actually, I really don't want to talk to him. I just want to give him a hug. He's always so skeptical when I'm nice to him. He's so annoying. Can't wait to see what we have to scold our jacked up son for this time. Hopefully nothing. I feel like in this part we're about to find out some crazy stuff about our husband when we open all those documents, but I'm gonna save that for a little later. Let's look at our garden. Oh wait, do we not have that stuff? Hold on, let me go back inside. Cause she gave us some pest removal shit. Is that actually in our house or? I don't see it in our inventory. Could it be upstairs maybe? Let's check. No, I don't see anything. Alright, let's head out. Let's head back downstairs. Alright, I kind of want to look at my garden. Oh yeah, Tabitha had put those, like, she had put those illegal bugs in our yard too. That's how we were able to get her in trouble. Because she had gotten those from, like, another country or something. Whip my hair back and forth. Where do you see that? Alright, nice. Oh shit. Let's pull these weeds. There we go. Alright, let's head to... Wait, what's in our mailbox? I don't think it's anything crazy. Yeah, it's a coupon as usual. Let me go to... Ay, Frank.
Thanks. It's really nice of you to stop by like this.
I can say, oh, it's no trouble at all. I like stopping by and checking up on you. To be honest, Frank, I sort of had to stop by. You have my keys, remember? I don't want to say that. That's mean. I liked being mean to Frank before, but now isn't the greatest time to do that. I'm going to say, it's good to see you too, Frank. How have you been? No, I'll just say, oh, it's no trouble at all. I like stopping by and checking up on you.
Things are going just as well as can be expected.
Okay, well, I guess that's good news. That's a really broad statement. I'm gonna say, okay, well, I guess that's good news.
I mean, considering all that's happened, I'm doing okay. But you came by here to pick up your car keys, didn't you?
Later, Frank. Right now, I want to hear what's bothering you. I did, but I get the sense you want to talk about something. Yeah, I did. Think you can find them for me? I'll say this one. Later, Frank. Right now, I want to hear what's bothering you.
Yeah, I'll be just a minute. Why don't you come inside?
I'll just say sure.
I'll be fumbling around for a bit. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime.
Is this not weird? Is he not acting like weird to you guys? Or is it just me? Look at that back arch, period. I'll say, alrighty, I'll just wait here. I thought he was about to try to take us upstairs to the bedroom. Does the game want me to look around? I feel like the game is trying to get me to be nosy. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit, he's right there.
Here are your keys. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I'm gonna say it's no trouble at all, Frank, really.
So, that's it then. Don't let me keep you from whatever it is you do during this time of the day.
Why are you acting weird?
Yes?
I'm gonna say, Frank, is something wrong?
You don't need to get yourself involved in any of this.
And why not?
It's complicated.
That never stopped you before. You should probably tell someone about it, especially if it has you acting this way. Friends help friends through their problems.
You're right. I'm probably just uptight about it. I just never thought I'd miss him. Daniel was always on my case about this and that. It was like having a wife nagging me or something. No offense.
I'm gonna say, none taken, Frank. I understand.
It's hard to explain. Growing up, things were a lot different. Daniel was always up to something, and I was always up to something.
What the hell? I'm gonna say, you were a troublemaker?
Our parents loved us both the same, but Daniel was always the attention getter.
I mean, I believe it. You guys acted the same as adults, too.
He was always talking about some
You
big
got your brother
idea
shot.
he had, or organizing some big event. He never stopped. That left me with nothing to do and no one to listen to me. Which in turn meant Daniel and I butted heads on a lot of things, ranging from the way we looked to the way we led our lives. I know it'll come as a shock to you, but Daniel was always hassling me about my clothes.
He's not the only one, Frank. People talk. I'm gonna say, that sounds like Daniel, alright.
But anyways, I spent a good deal of my life fighting with him, and just saying awful things to him. Yet no matter what happened, he kept forgiving me, even after we'd grown up, and I'd never figured out why.
He wanted to be your brother, Frank. That's probably the same reason why he let you live with him when you asked. It sounds like he was trying to get close to you, Frank. That's what family does. Oh, come on. It's obvious he wanted to do whatever it took to get to know you. The mean options are always so funny. So you feel like Frank is weird, Jason? I'm gonna say, it sounds like he was trying to get close to you, Frank. That's what family does.
I called him to try to get away from the big city, and to get away from all the trouble I was having there. But all I did was unload all my problems on him.
I'm pretty sure he knew what he was doing. You're supposed to be able to depend on family, Frank. That's what they're for. I think he knew what he was getting into when he said you could live with him. Oh, I'll say the middle one.
I guess he was always trying to take care of me, and I resisted. I really didn't feel comfortable doing that. Just wanted to get away, you know? He would always joke about trying to reach out to me, but I never took him seriously. I'd always find some way to ignore him. But if I'd ever thought something like this would have happened, things would have been a lot different. Of course, now, I'll never be able to do that. He probably died thinking I didn't even care about him. Jesus, look at me. I'm telling you all sorts of crap you don't care about.
I don't need to know everything, Frank, but I want to. Besides, the more you talk about it, the better you'll feel. Sometimes it helps to remember the good things about the person who died, as opposed to thinking about the regrets and missed opportunities. Let's look at it this way. You got all your whining out of the way first. That's a good thing. I'll say this.
I understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. But I'm not a touchy-feely guy. I was in the army, for Christ's sakes. I don't sit around and watch daytime talk shows.
I wish I could do more for you, Frank. Then what does make sense to you, Frank? Because I don't know anymore. Okay, I tried. Maybe you deserve to be miserable. Maybe it's your fault he's dead. Oh my gosh. I'll just say I wish I could do more for you.
The only thing keeping me going is knowing that I can bring down the bastards responsible.
If it's as bad as you say it is, you'll have a hard enough time keeping yourself alive. But Frank, you're just you. How are you gonna beat the mob? Yeah, good luck with that, and do me a favor, try not to get killed in the process. I'll just say this one.
Don't worry about me. I'm gonna have help.
What? Help? Frank, you should probably just let the police take care of this. You'll be in way over your head. And who do you think is gonna help you? I'm sorry, but I'm not having anything to do with this. Good luck finding someone, Frank. It's suicide to go up against people like that. I'll just say this.
Listen, this needs to be kept quiet. But I've known you long enough that I think I can trust you.
He's about to say some bullshit. I already know.
After you discovered the truth about Daniel's murder, I had a talk with Eric Larson. He told me that with what I know, I could shut down the mob family that was responsible for killing Daniel. But once the case against them gets underway, I'm going to need some protection from Vincent and his goons. So the reason I'm leaving Fairview is that the FIB is placing me in a witness relocation program. So you can understand why I didn't tell anyone. I'm just supposed to disappear one day.
Well, I guess this is goodbye then, isn't it? Wow, can't say I saw that coming. This is probably going to be the last time I get to talk to you then, isn't it?
Yeah, it was nice knowing you.
I enjoyed having you around, Frank. You're a good friend. It was nice getting to know you too, Frank. Your brother would be proud of you for what you're doing. Then again, he was always proud of you. I'm not big on goodbyes, Frank. Just do yourself a favor and try to keep yourself out of trouble. That's all I ask. Say the middle one. Not him leaving town. I didn't expect that. Oh, we gave each other a hug. I was like, what the fuck are they doing? Aw. With all the new facts you've discovered about yourself, Vincent, Eric, and your husband, it's seeming more and more like a good time to visit your therapist. Wait, let me give Etta her pest spray. I don't even know if she's home right now, but... Wait, why is Bree at her house? What the hell?
Although I'm definitely a fan, I simply can't stand it when they suddenly go limp before I get a chance to fully appreciate them.
I agree. It is a bit cruel that they don't last very long, but still, if you look closely, you can find other qualities that more than compensate.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm well versed in the pros and cons. I just think she can do better.
All right, then tell me this. Which one would you choose?
And I only get to pick one of the three.
Yes, just one. But which one?
Etta and Bree are talking. What should I do? No, eavesdrop.
My, that's such a tough decision. They all have such distinguishing traits. For instance, that one, it's so hard to get it to reproduce.
Well, just between you and me, that reason alone makes it not worth the trouble. On the other hand, it's pretty reliable. Sometimes you want to stick with what you know, don't you agree?
That's a valid point, but I can't say I agree with you. Sometimes it's better to call it a day and try something new. Now, what about the others?
Bro, I can keep eavesdrop. I don't like this.
As for the second one, I can't imagine you'll run into any real problems. But given everything she can choose from, you'd think she'd go for something a little less...
Dull?
Yes, exactly. That's not the kind of thing I'd want to wake up and smell every morning, if you know what I mean.
Oh, believe me, I know exactly
Are they
what
talking
you
about
mean.
flowers? Should I keep eavesdropping? I'm scared. I feel like it's giving me a chance to... Oh my gosh. Let me just eavesdrop again.
And behind door number 3...
Oh, that's a tough one. What was that name again? I can't seem to remember.
Coreopsis?
What? No, that's not it.
But anyways, it's very exotic. Not the kind of thing that you would expect to see around here.
Oh, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I would consider survival around these parts highly unlikely. Regardless, it's not really our decision to make. There are other things we could be doing with our time right now.
Agreed. As always, it was a pleasure talking with you, Etta.
The same, Bree.
Got her walking past me like she don't see me. Bitch.
So tell me, what did you come over to talk to me about?
To be honest, I overheard your conversation with Bree a little while ago, and I'm dying to find out what you two were gossiping about. I'm gonna just say I wanted to return something.
Aha, I thought I was missing something. But that was months ago. I couldn't remember who I lent it to, so I had to buy some more. Tell me, how did it work out for you?
I'm pretty sure I told you I didn't like having to use it, but it sure did the job. Wonderfully, it got rid of my pest problem and then some.
That's good to hear. Always glad to help a neighbor. Even you.
Even you, bitch? I'm gonna say, well, you definitely did. It's good to know that there are people I can rely on in Fairview.
Oh, come now. If I couldn't do anything for you, I'm sure someone would have stepped up and offered assistance.
I'm gonna say, what makes you so sure of that?
Well, let's just say this. You're a very popular person around here. And from what I hear, you've got more friends than you know what to do with.
Bitch, what? Oh, hell no. What the hell are you talking about?
So tell me, what did you come over to talk to me about?
I'm gonna say, to be honest, I overheard your conversation with Bree.
Gossiping? I didn't know you overheard, but it's no big secret. In fact, I think it's pretty obvious. We were talking about flowers. A girl in the gardening forums online seemed torn over which of 3 types of flowers she should plant in her garden. We were discussing the pros and cons of each, and although Bree was making some valid points, between you and me, that woman still has a lot to learn about gardening.
Really? I'm gonna say I see.
Well, just what did you think I was talking about, dear?
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna say nothing really. You just sounded as though you were having an interesting conversation and I wanted to be in the loop.
Ah, just curious then? I suppose there's no harm in that. Take care.
Take care, Blair. I don't like how she's saying that shady shit. That's why I'm about to go step on her flowers. How about that? Since she wants to talk shit and say shady stuff. How about that? More friends than I can deal with that, motherfucker. Damn, I just stepped on a bug. That shit was loud as hell. Not her being right there in the window. Her eyesight not good. Heh. What are the boys doing over here?
You don't really cheat on biology tests, do you?
Bruh, they're basically going around saying that I cheat on people. That's what the rumor is. And that's what they were talking about, or what they overheard. You kids are weird or blame your parents. Too busy working to pay attention to you poor boys. I'm gonna say, huh? Who told you that?
That's just what Mommy told us you'd say. Yeah, she talks about you a lot. Mommy said that you probably cheat on tests, and that you need to buy some logicals for your father. It was a logical, stupid, and she was only buying one. Whatever. So, are you usually late for stuff? Mom said you need to have 2 watches to tell time, or something.
I'm gonna say, I think your mother was pulling your leg because I have no idea what you're talking about. You fucking brats. I'm about to go ask her what the fuck they're talking about too. Just what are those Scavo kids talking about? Having 2 watches for 2 timing, cheating on tests, and planning to buy a logical. Yeah, bitch, I see you standing outside.
Gabby, hey, it's Lynette. Boy, do I have something to tell you. Got a minute to talk? It really can't wait. Great. So, you know that neighbor of ours? Yeah, that one. Have you ever wondered why it is that her kid doesn't resemble her husband? He should, if he's the biological father.
Oh, she's on the phone.
Unless she's the one working on his pipes, if you know what I mean. Oh, wait, I have another call. I should really take it. We can talk about this later. Okay, okay. You too, hon. Bye. Wow, you startled me.
I'm gonna say, oh, and why's that?
Were you eavesdropping on my phone conversation?
Come on, do you really think I would do something as childish as listening to your phone calls? You know me better than that, Lynette. Yes, but if you were talking about someone on our street, you should have told me. I deserve to know. I mean, it's my neighborhood, too.
You know what? I just remembered something I had to do. Something that doesn't involve talking to you. Bye.
Are you fucking serious? I'm about to go flirt with your husband right in front of your fucking face. Even though I know he's gonna say no, but I'm still gonna do it anyways.
Hey, I'm wondering if you can help me get out of a pinch.
Of course, Tom. What is it?
I told Lynette that I'd watch the kids next Saturday, but I also promised Carlos I'd go golfing with him that afternoon.
I'm sure Bree or Susan knows some good sitters. I don't know any around here.
Thanks. Great suggestions. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, let's flirt now.
Hey, nice to see you.
Sure, you're glad I came over.
You must be looking for Lynette.
No, but I am looking to take her place for a few hours.
What do you mean?
Your wife is too busy to give you the attention you need, so here
Are you
I am.
talking about having an affair?
I'm suggesting that we let one thing lead to another.
Look, I find you very attractive, but I love my wife. I love Lynette. Tell you what, I'll just stick with what I have.
Your husband thinks I'm attractive. Very attractive, Lynette. How about that? Alright, let me look at this stuff. Let me look at this crap here. I'm scared. I'm scared, everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this. New item added. A sonogram of an unborn child. As one might expect, this gender is indistinguishable from the picture. A picture of a woman in her early 30s with a beaming smile on her face. The photo itself is slightly faded and has a number of creases on it, telling you that it has been handled repeatedly over a long period of time. Wait, where's the other thing at that I opened? Floor upgrade. Oh, the journal entries. Okay. This accordion file folder was initially provided to you by Paul Young when you first arrived on Wisteria. It contains a plethora of information about amnesia and repressed memories. It's strange that you should find it again in your husband's safe of all places. This item appears to be a journal of some sort kept by your husband. The majority of the entries are negligible, but there are a few scattered entries in particular that stand out from the rest. Recent developments in the patient's state has taken a slight turn for the worse, but I have no doubts that I'll be able to restore her to a stable condition in no time. She is showing a number of symptoms that are typical of bacterial infections, but also has acute neuromuscular degeneration. I probably shouldn't even be doing this. Treating loved ones is always a bad idea, but I can't stand the thought of them putting their hands on her. She's my wife. I can take care of her just fine on my own. I'm not sure I understand what's going on just yet, but I should be able to figure it out. 2 weeks ago, she lapsed into a coma. Her vital signs are stable, but I don't know for how long. The majority of my time since then has been spent treating her and researching her symptoms in an attempt to find any discernible pattern. Unfortunately, I haven't had any luck with either. At this point, I'm not really sure what to do anymore. I should stop wasting time. I just have to keep trying. I swear it's like she's come down with 3 individual illnesses all at once. Is that even possible? Yesterday, the patient whose health I have been monitoring and recording in this journal died in my custody. What the fuck? In all my years of practice, I've never come across a patient that I was completely unable to diagnose. In retrospect, I should have asked her more about what recent changes in her life could have caused her problems before she entered a vegetative state. How could I have been so inept that I couldn't diagnose her in the 6 months that she was in a comatose state? The one person who I should actually be able to save was waiting for me to rescue her, and I failed her. This is the last legible entry found in the journal. The rest have been unceremoniously torn out of the book. The journal entry says, "Overwhelmed to see that which I thought I had lost forever, I was overcome with desire. We made love in the surf as she lay there, silently welcoming my passionate advances. When we were done, she was unconscious, no doubt swooning. I could barely contain my joy as well. She has come back to me." Huh? I am so confused right now, bruh. Oh shit, it's already 8 o'clock.
I mean, come on. How stupid do you have to be to forget something like that?
Beats me. That's why I came to see you. I figured you had a lot more experience in that department than me.
Okay, they're definitely talking shit, bro, because when do we ever see these two talking? Edie can't stand her, and vice versa, so.
Hey, that's not fair. I'm not that forgetful. I remember all sorts of things.
Don't.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
What do you mean what's going on? You tell me what's going on, bitch. Don't be mad at me because Edie smashed your husband and I smashed him too. Hi, Mysterious. Thank you for stopping in. Why? Do you two know something that I don't?
Not much. We were just talking about someone we both know. Actually, come to think of it, I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
Actually, Edie was just leaving. Weren't you, Edie?
Oh, for God's sake, tell the woman.
Edie?
Oh, yeah, I gotta go. I was on my way to show a house. We'll have to chat later. Bye.
Bye, Edie.
Wait a minute, what just happened here? No, I'm talking to Edie, bro.
Hey, neighbor. What's shaking?
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but Susan said you were supposed to tell her some big secret, and I'm dying to know. What was it?
Oh, that? It's nothing, really. A girlfriend of mine had a chance to get back with an ex. And I thought Susan would be able to give me more reasons to tell her to stay single. Sorry to let you down. Nothing too juicy to a big city girl like you.
Oh, that's all right. It's not like I want to revel in it, someone else's misfortune or anything.
No problem. See you later.
Y'all pissing me off, bruh. Y'all are pissing me off. Pissing me off. Okay, sounds good, Mysterious. You know what? I don't even want to talk to y'all. Y'all piss me the fuck off. Who else is talking shit around here? I'm sick of everybody in this neighborhood. Where do you see Mystic? Where the hell do you see him? Open your inventory and view each of the 4 journal entries you found after searching the journal. Oh, I have to actively click look on them? Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm going to bed. I'm depressed. Everyone's talking about me. I have on an ugly ass dress. I don't remember what happened in my life before a certain time period, and my son's room is a fucking mess. He's the whore of the neighborhood. Everything just is horrible right now. Everything is going wrong, guys. I don't want to nap, though. I want to go to sleep. Oh, it's not 10 yet. Go to sleep. Baby girl, I need you to wake up. What the hell? Alright, shower. Alright, I am going to go to my therapist now. I feel like we're about to see some bullshit at the town square, bro. I'm about to seduce him.
Hey there. Do I know you?
You will work just fine.
What are you talking about?
I'm like a pussycat. I want to rub up against you and have you pet me, and I don't care who you are, not the car rolling up.
You're joking, right? I mean, I hope you're not, but surely you are.
I know it's a hard decision, but you have to decide.
But isn't that a wedding ring you're wearing?
I'll say, why else would I be doing this? Sex only gets worse once you're married. Once you get married, right?
I can't believe this is happening. How did I get so lucky? So where should we go to do this?
Not while my son's home.
Wow, that was even better than I had hoped it would be.
You must have far lower standards than me then. It was fantastic. I'm so glad I took the risk and asked you to come into my bedroom lair.
Yeah, thanks again for being aggressive. I'm always game for something in that vein again.
That would suit me just fine as well. I won't soon forget this passionate episode. I'm so naughty. And then you proceed to walk through my garden. What the hell? Jason over there saying hey to ghosts and shit. Why the fuck is he here?
Oh, hey there. I'm surprised to see you here.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here on a case. I didn't exactly find what I was looking for, so I'm gonna head back to the office.
Really? This new case of yours is in Fairview as well?
You know, I should actually be on my way now. It's always nice talking to you, though. Take care.
Stop flirting with me. My gosh. Is my husband at work? That bald-headed freak. I can't even see if he's here. He's not here. Where the hell is he? I'm about to snitch on my husband to my therapist.
Good afternoon.
Arthur, I really need to talk to you.
We can talk for as long as you'd like. Of course. As long as you know you're paying the full rate for a little talk. No freebies just because you don't have an official appointment.
Ah, well, it's not my money, it's Adrian's, which brings me to why I came here.
Why don't you tell me what's troubling you?
As you know, I'm a relatively happily married woman, but two different men have come into my life that claim to have been involved with me before I was married.
So these men claim to know you during the time period where you have no memories?
Exactly. Eric told me that both he and Vincent used to know me before I even moved to Fairview.
Do you think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't have any reason to lie, but it did freak me out when he called me by another name. It's possible, but I don't know what to believe anymore. Hell if I know. Eric just kind of dropped it on me like a bomb. He even called me by a different name. I'm gonna just say this one.
Really? What did he call you?
Mary.
But what does this have to do with your husband? Do you think he's involved in some sort of vast conspiracy or something?
There are some other things too, beyond what Eric told me. That's not even half of it. God, Arthur, you make me sound like a nutcase, and that's not what I'm paying you for. You're supposed to help me. I'm gonna say that's not even the half of it.
Would you care to share them?
So, you remember how upset the entire neighborhood was over Daniel Fox's death? Vincent sent me a package not too long ago with the contents of my husband's safe inside, the one he's been desperate to keep me from seeing.
In the past, you've voiced certain concerns about your husband. Exactly what was inside this package?
A sonogram, a journal, documents about amnesia, and a picture of a woman that I've never seen before, but who looks a hell of a lot like me.
A very peculiar combination of items, especially for your husband to keep locked away from you. Do you feel that the contents of this package prove or disprove your suspicions?
Prove.
If I recall correctly, you mentioned that there are 3 men in your life, no?
Do you remember how upset the entire neighborhood was over Daniel Fox's death?
That's not the kind of thing one can forget easily.
You didn't hear this from me, but Vincent Corsetti has ties to the murder and the police aren't doing anything about it. It's not the kind of thing you can forgive either, and I have reason to believe Vincent is the one responsible. So yeah, about that, I'm pretty sure Vincent had Daniel taken out.
Well, that's quite an accusation.
Arthur, I need your advice. What do you think I should do? Yes, it is. I know, it's like I'm living in some twisted soap opera. 3 men, each claiming I lead a different life. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with all of this.
It certainly sounds like you have a situation on your hands. What are your intentions? What do you plan on doing?
Tell me, what the hell do I pay you for exactly?
I can't tell you what to do. You have to figure that out for yourself. I only get paid to help people reach their own conclusions. But I will tell you this much. Sooner or later, you're going to find yourself in a position where you have to make a choice between these 3 men in your life.
Oh, God.
Make up your mind now before it's too late, or it will be made up for you.
Bruh, I don't trust any of these motherfuckers. I definitely don't trust my bald-headed husband. And then, bruh, I don't know. Who the hell is that? Oh, shit.
So, if you could keep me posted on how the case progresses, I'd be extremely grateful.
Sure, I guess I can. But why are you so interested in this specific case?
Come on. Do I really need a reason? I'd just like to stay informed.
Of course not, Mr. Corsetti. Everybody knows you're a stand-up guy.
All right, then. I'll be expecting to hear from you. And if you keep your promise, I just might be able to have a little talk with your chief. See if we can't bump you up from mall duty.
That'd be great. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with mall duty, but...
Hey, I understand. You're cut out for better things than this. That's all.
It's really funny that you say that, Vincent. Because I like people to get what they deserve, too.
Vinny and the officer are talking. What should I do? Eavesdrop or interrupt? Oh my gosh. Stop giving me the chance to do both. Okay, I'll eavesdrop for a little bit.
Agent Larson. It's been a while. Surprised to see you doing so well these days.
So you didn't see him standing there in your face the whole time?
What makes you say it that way, Vinny? Is there something I should know about?
I was gonna say, I want to choose Vincent because I like his voice. But, like, Eric has a nice voice, too.
There certainly is.
Mr. Corsetti?
No, keep eavesdropping for now.
And by that, I mean, there are a lot of people in your position that would allow themselves to, how can I say this, become obsessed with one case when there are a number of others to solve. I wouldn't want you to fall into that trap.
Oh, that's awfully considerate of you, Mr. Corsetti.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate your concern. And feel free to keep that smug look on your face. But trust me, it won't be there for long.
And why's that?
Okay, one more time.
Trust me, when you're huddled in your 7x12 cell being ogled by your heavily tattooed and well-muscled cellmate, the last thing you'll be feeling is smug.
And trust me, neither will you.
Me? Come on, Corsetti, why would I go to prison?
Well, I would think that stalking someone under the pretense of a federal investigation in an attempt to rekindle a failed relationship is considered a crime somewhere. Dereliction of duty, abuse of power, false representation. Take your pick.
Possibly. But if the testimony is coming from a known organized crime figure involved in a botched attempted murder, it might be somewhat tainted.
What the hell is he talking about?
Nothing, officer. Agent Larson has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. And this conversation is over.
See you around, Vincent. You can only run for so long.
Wow, that was strange. Why did he run off like that?
Yeah, I didn't even get the chance to talk to them about the most important thing. To use a police term, I believe it's his MO. Whatever, I doubt those two would have anything interesting to say anyway. Why are you saying laughing my ass off, Mookie? Is Mookie here? Really? Y'all, bruh, you and Jason be hallucinating people that's not even here. Yeah, I didn't even get the chance to talk to them about the most important thing.
Oh well, maybe next time then. Anyway, is there anything I can do for you?
No, but thanks, really. Why don't you run off like a good little mall cop and mind your own business? Grab a free smoothie or something. I appreciate the offer, but I'm on my way home.
All right. Goodbye then.
Bro, there's so much going on. I should have interrupted so they could have seen me standing there like a damsel in distress. I don't want to be back in this stupid neighborhood where everybody's talking shit about me. All I did was sleep with all their husbands. Now that you've had a much needed chat with your therapist, there's nothing left to do but go home and prepare dinner, right? Oh my gosh. That's a foreshadow. Something's about to happen, bruh. Oh fuck. What is it?
Hi, honey. It's me.
You have to be a little more specific than that. Are you bigger than a bread box? Are you my husband, my son, my dentist, or my lover? What the fuck? I'm just gonna say, hello, Adrian.
So, there's something I want to talk to you about.
Funny, I have absolutely nothing to say to you. Okay, what did you want to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to give you the opportunity to explain yourself.
What? Explain myself?
Well, for starters, you've been acting awfully strange lately.
If I'm acting any differently, it's only because you won't answer any questions about that save. I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Whoa, whoa! Listen, this isn't about me. It's about you. We're looking at my personal files, checking up on my office staff. It's as if suddenly you don't trust me or something.
I'm gonna say, you can't be serious.
And then it dawned on me. This wasn't a problem until you started spending time with that friend of yours. That man's always sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong. On top of that, I don't trust him. He's up to something. I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
That's no way to talk about yourself, dear. That's no way to talk about Vincent. That's no way to talk about Eric. I'm gonna say about yourself.
I wasn't talking about myself.
Well, that's how you've been acting lately, so I just assumed.
Do you really feel that way?
Yeah, but it's not like you're gonna do anything about it.
I didn't know. Listen, if it's really that much of a problem, I can try to finish up and come home a little early tonight. We can sit down and talk over a nice family dinner. How does that sound?
It sounds good, but we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out, won't we?
I should be home by 8:30. I'll see you soon. Bye.
I don't trust him at all, so now I have to make dinner. Strangely enough, you're going to have an unexpected guest over for dinner at 8:30 for what appears to be a much-needed talk. Make certain to prepare a nice dinner before he arrives. Why are we calling him an unexpected guest? Like he don't live here. The fuck? I'm about to fuck this up, guys. As usual. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's not even nighttime yet. What the hell? What the hell are you doing, Lucas? It's only 12 p.m. Dun, 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 dun. Bitch, go clean this shit. What the hell? Alright, she doesn't want to clean it. This is one of the most chill days I've had in a minute here. Well, might as well tend to my garden, I suppose. Ew. This is disgusting. You don't trust the husband, Jason? The bald-headed husband? Come over here, motherfucker. Period. Damn, I don't understand how all this happened to my shit. It's only been a few days. Not even. It's been like 24 hours. What the hell? I have so many dead flowers. What the hell? The fuck happened over here? Etta must have got back at me for for messing her shit up. Etta said, "Oh, I'm gonna show you, bitch. You wanna step on my flowers? I got something for that ass." Alright. Let's water them. Dum, 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 dum. Yippee! Damn, what should I do now? You know what? I wanna go smack the shit out of Susan and Lynette. That's what I'm in the mood to do. I don't like how they were talking about me or trying to be all shady and shit. Hold on, let me come up in here. I'm about to smack the shit out of her.
Hey, we run into each other a lot, don't we?
Is there a problem with that?
My God, lighten up. It's just a figure of speech.
It's a figure of speech. Shut your fucking mouth. I'm about to smack you, bitch. Since you want to talk shit. Yeah, that shit hurt. How about that?
That was probably justified.
You bet it was justified, and you know why.
I'm sure I deserved it, for one reason or another.
Stupid bitch. Alright, now it is Lynette's turn. And Lynette, I want to smack her even harder because she really had an attitude. After she had me breaking in Susan's house to put her painting back and shit because her nasty ass kids took it. Yeah, I feel that, Jason. I don't trust him either.
Hey, you and by any chance have any adorable, well-behaved preschoolers locked up in your basement? Ones that you forgot to mention to your neighbors?
Are you taking your children's medication or something?
I'm going nuts. Tom and I are having such a hard time finding play dates for the kids.
I'm sure the second dates are even harder to come by than first dates.
If I were you, I'd be a little nicer. Trust me. You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We'll see. We'll see about that, bitch. We'll see about that.
Oh my God, thank you. You have no idea how badly I needed that.
What I do know is that you deserved it, bitch.
Sometimes I really need a slap just to keep me going. Thanks.
I love how everybody in this town just like lets you slap them and then they agree with you. And since you wanted to talk shit, I'm stomping out your garden too. How about that, bitch? How about that? How about those apples, Lynette? Yeah, you see me through the window. Don't act like you don't see me, girl. You see me stepping on your shit. How about that? How about that, girl? And then Susan, I would come and step on yours, but you don't have a garden because you're a broke ass bitch. How about those apples, Susan? I don't even have anything I can step on your bare bones ass yard. Ugliest yard in the neighborhood. Alright. This man should be home soon. Can I fix this now? Hi, Forrest. Welcome in. I legit don't know what to fucking do. I'm about to just go in here and watch TV until it gets closer to time.
The grabbing assailant has already begun to claw and peck out the eyes. So let's see what happened when
I'm gonna watch the action channel so I can get some ideas for how I'm gonna start popping a cap in people's asses on this neighborhood. Cul-de-sac street.
Our next prank shows us that when it comes to barbecuing chicken in a canoe, you just can't be too careful.
Okay, I'll make the food now. Oh, I have new shit. Spaghetti, shrimp cocktail. We're gonna eat some broccoli bites. I hope I don't fuck this up. I hope I don't mess this up, you all. No, I fucked up. Add eggs to bowl. Add paprika. Add black pepper. Add salt. Mix that shit. Add breadcrumbs. Add parmesan. Add milk. Mix thoroughly. Add chopped broccoli. And then I can take this. Put that in there. Ay, put that in there. Ay. Period. My chopping was bad.
So let's see what happened when he discovered the surprise.
Okay, perfect. He should be coming in soon. What the hell? Where is he?
Our next prank shows us that when it comes to
Why is he locked out? You don't have a key?
Hey, I'm home. Just in time for dinner, right?
The fuck?
You've really outdone yourself with this meal, honey.
You're trying to soften me up for something. It's not working.
Well, it's very good. And I wanted to let you know I appreciate it. I don't want you to think I take you for granted.
So, hey, since you guys are busy actually getting along for once, I'm gonna head out with some friends for a bit. Don't let me interrupt the flow, though.
Shut up, Lucas.
Okay, see ya.
Don't you think you should get some details from him first, Adrian?
Why would I have a problem with it? He's a good kid. He knows not to stay out too late, right?
He's a good kid, and he was just caught smashing his teacher's assistant. Okay.
Right. Thanks, Dad. Catch you guys later.
Adrian, what are you doing?
The sooner he leaves, the sooner we can talk. I don't know how you got a hold of my safe, but I feel like you deserve an explanation. The woman in the photograph was a former patient of mine, and the journal was what I used to track her progress. She was also suffering memory loss, and that's why you found the documents on amnesia in there as well. She died under my care, and I promised to never let myself forget that.
I'm gonna say that's a reasonable story if you're telling the truth.
And the sonogram was from when you were pregnant with our son. I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it. I guess I'm an old softie. You know me, I can be pretty emotionally over-controlled. So I'm sorry I freaked out when you went through my safe. Not that I don't have a right to be angry.
Defensive is one word to describe it, obnoxious is another.
I still believe I was correct in trying to keep you away from Vincent and Eric, though. I don't trust either of those guys one bit. Did you know he had the nerve to come into my office the other day asking about you?
Come on, Adrian. He was probably just investigating a case. I'm sure it was a coincidence.
No, it was no coincidence. He was specifically asking about you.
I'm sure there's still a reasonable explanation. You really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
And as for Vincent Corsetti, don't even get me started. When Eric came into the office, he pretty much said the man has friends in low places, that he's a high-ranking member of the mob. I couldn't believe it, but who am I to question an FIB agent? Tell me, is this the kind of person you want to be friends with? At any given moment, you could say the wrong thing to him and get yourself whacked.
I never knew that. This changes everything. You know, I had my suspicions about him too. There was always something about that man that was unsettling, and now I know what.
I hope that clears everything up for you.
Not really. Oh my god. What? What is it? Eric?
You should probably answer that. I'll clean up here.
I should probably answer that when you're so worried about me. Okay.
Where's our accomplice? Kneeling behind the counter there. Our next break shows us that when it comes to...
Damn, Eric, let me get to the door first.
Excellent, I'm glad you're home. I tried to get through to you earlier, but your phone was busy.
You have great timing, Eric. I was just about to be bored to death by my husband. Eric, you stopped by in the middle of dinner with my family. If it's the first family dinner we've had in a while, you know. I'm gonna say this one.
I'm sorry for coming over at a bad time, but what I have to tell you can't wait. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this.
Just as the natives promised, indeed.
Oh shit.
Finally.
Oh shit. Oh god.
Hey, I didn't know what you wanted me to do with the leftover. Oh, it's you. What do you want?
I just stopped by to say hello to an old friend of mine. I assume you don't have a problem with that.
Oh god.
I'm on to you, Mr. Larson. Are you trying to turn my own family against me?
What are you talking about?
Eric, couldn't you drop the cloak and dagger stuff and leave a message on my answering machine like a normal person? Cloak and dagger. Marvel Rivals. Okay, everybody calm down. Eric, whatever it is you want to talk about, we'll have to wait. My husband and I are spending some personal time together tonight. I'll say, I think it would be best if you left now, Eric. We'll talk about this tomorrow.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll get in touch with you another time. Good night.
So tell me, what was he really doing here?
I don't know.
A few minutes ago, I opened myself up to you, and you're already keeping secrets from me. This is unbelievable. What's with you?
What did I do? I don't know why he's here.
Relationship, conflict is inevitable. Whether it be the simple act of more than one person wanting the same thing, or more complicated needs among friends and neighbors.
That's what you get, Edie, for gossiping with her.
Conflict surrounds us all. But when it comes to the severity of consequences, the battles between a husband and a wife leave them all behind.
I know, Nocturne. It just keeps getting worse, bro.
Over the years, I've learned the hard way that there are no simple choices in life.
Since my departure, things seem to have gotten even more complicated for my friends on Wisteria Lane, as well as my newest neighbor. Indeed, making a choice between the status quo, the chance to live on the edge, or to rekindle a long-lost passion is a difficult and complicated affair. But sometimes, we find ourselves with no other option than to make a choice. We can find the very decision liberating in and of itself.
What is happening?
Look who's here. So glad you could finally join us. I'd offer you a seat, but Eric and your husband took the last 2 chairs.
Oh my god, okay. What's going on here?
Not much. I was just strolling through the neighborhood. Ran into these 2. I figured the 4 of us could have a nice little chat.
It's not funny, Vincent. Why are they tied up? What's going on here?
Hey, it's just like I said. I was right outside your house when I ran into my old friend here, Eric.
We're not friends, Corsetti.
Look at them all tied up and shit.
We ran into each other and caught up on old times. You see, he's been watching me. But what he didn't know is that I've been watching him too.
Well, I still like him though, Nocturne. Even if he is violent. That makes me even more excited.
Today was supposed to be the big revelation, wasn't it, Eric? It still is, but not quite in the way you were hoping.
I don't know what you're talking about, Vincent. I know everything now. Why don't we start by revealing what made Vincent Corsetti lose his mind? There's nothing you can tell me that I haven't already figured out on my own.
There are people who want you to think of me as a bad guy, someone who shouldn't be trusted under any circumstances. But they're wrong. Dead wrong.
Right, Forrest? And honestly, like, I just feel like they're all fighting over me. It's kind of hot. But why we got to do this in my house, bruh? Go do this somewhere else.
Tonight, you're gonna find out who the men in this room really are.
Ooh.
And by the end of the evening, you're going to make a choice. You're gonna pick the man you want to spend the rest of your life with.
Ooh.
Of course, if you decide that you want me sooner than that, I'll understand. Why don't you start out by asking a couple of questions? See what everyone here has to tell you.
Period.
In case you're tempted to try anything funny, I've cut your phone line and disabled your computer. And don't be stupid and try to run off. I've got eyes in the back of my head. I've got a guy just outside keeping a close watch on the place. No one's getting in or out unless I say so.
I'll do whatever it takes to see to it that no one gets hurt, but I'm not sure what you want from me. Is all of this really necessary, Vincent? Can't you just untie them so we can talk like normal adults? Come on, Vincent. What could they possibly have to tell me that I don't know already? I'm gonna just say I don't know what the hell you want from me.
Trust me, there's a lot you don't know about the men sitting in this room. Ask them whatever you want. Given the circumstances, it's in their best interest to answer honestly.
I mean, hold on. You might be onto something, though, because I already don't trust Adrian. Eric, what would you do for me if we walked out of this house together? Why the hell am I asking that? I want to know what they know about my past. Adrian, what kind of life should I expect if I choose to stay with you? So, Vinny, let's say I choose to be with you over these other 2 guys. What would our life be like?
That's a good question. I see you haven't lost all your smarts. You'll live a life of luxury. I'll see to it that you can have everything you've ever wanted. You'll never have to cook another meal or clean a house ever again.
Ooh! I like him! It's nice to know that I'd be well taken care of, but I noticed you didn't mention how you treat me. Ooh. I'm gonna say, Adrian, same question.
One thing's for certain, things need to be different. I'll do whatever you want, marriage counseling, a family therapist, whatever it takes. I just don't want to lose you. I can't live without you.
That sounds good, but only time will tell if you can actually make good on your promise. You know something? I can swear I've heard you say those exact same things before. You'll have to forgive me if I don't believe you. Alright. Eric, I don't even know what he would say, but... What would you do for me if we walked out of this house together? What would our life be like together?
Well, you could expect me to make an honest living, provide you with everything you need and some of the things you want. I'd be home every night in time for family dinner, and I'd treat you like you deserve to be treated, with respect.
I don't know. I like his answer the best. But he did go last, so I wonder what he would have said if I asked him
On
first.
a federal agent's salary, I wouldn't be able to hire anyone to take care of the housekeeping. But on the other hand, I can guarantee you I'll never hire anyone to take care of you, like Corsetti did once upon a time.
What? Excuse me, what was that last part?
Don't pay any attention to him. He'll say whatever he thinks he needs to in order to save his sorry hide.
Vinny's the one you shouldn't listen to, Mary. He doesn't want you to remember what he did to you, because if you did, you wouldn't have anything to do with him.
All right, that's enough out of you, Larson. Zip it.
I'm gonna say I want to hear what he had to say.
It was nothing important, trust me.
Okay, so far I like what I'm hearing, but I'm looking for more specifics.
Sounds like you've gotten some interesting information from everyone in the room. What's your next question?
I'm gonna ask Adrian first. Adrian, after all is said and done, if I were to pick you tonight, where would you take me and what would we do together?
If? There's an if? I'm your husband. Love, honor, and obey. Did you forget that little part?
Yes, you forgot it when you had that assistant.
Actually, there's a lot to consider, whether she knows it or not.
I know how you feel, but if we just do what Vincent asks of us, he's more likely to let us go on with our lives. Vincent, don't get ahead of yourself. I'm merely complying with the demands of a gun-toting madman. Alright, let me ask Eric.
I'd take you down to the local police precinct and have you give a written statement about everything that happened tonight. Why do you ask?
Why the fuck would you say that? Well, yes, I figured that much, but... oh, never mind. I was asking to get a better idea of what I should expect from you in terms of a relationship. Alright, Vincent, your turn.
I would take you to a little out-of-the-way French restaurant I know of that makes the best creme brulee you'll ever have. After that, we'll head back to my estate, open a bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, and let things progress naturally.
Ooh, he sounds hot. Oh, okay. That sounds like a wonderful evening. So let me get this straight. Your plan for the evening is to fill me up with dessert, get me intoxicated, and see what happens? Sounds like fun. Oh, come on, Vincent. A little cliche for you, isn't it? I think you can do better than that. With everything I've heard tonight, I'm kind of wondering how much of it was the truth, which begs the question.
You've got a lot to consider right now, so I'd say we're just about finished. You have any final questions for us?
Vincent, is there something dishonest you did in the past that you want to tell me about?
Me? Come on. What could I possibly know that's worth lying to you about?
Why don't you start by explaining everything that Eric just told me? I didn't actually say anything about lying. I asked about dishonesty, which makes me wonder.
You know, this is exactly what Larson wants, right? I knew you'd fall into his trap. He'll do whatever it takes to get you on his side, so that he can arrest me on whatever trumped-up charges he comes up with.
Considering what's going on right now, I don't think he needs to make up any charges, Vincent. I was actually hoping you'd be able to tell me what Eric meant when he said you had someone taking care of me.
Larson has a whole story concocted that explains everything he wants you to believe. He says that I know you, that he knows you, and that I killed you. Which of course means that I should go to jail, right?
You killed what?
Really convenient how that all works out for him, isn't it? He gets the girl and the collar. It's almost too good to be true, isn't it, Larson?
You're right, it is pretty convenient, a little too convenient if you ask me. I don't know, Vincent, this all seems so far-fetched. I hope you're being honest with me. It is, but sometimes the most unbelievable stories turn out to be the truth. Let me say the middle one. I'm gonna say, Adrian, same question. Is there anything you haven't been completely honest with me about in the past that you want to tell me about now?
No, I've come clean with you about everything. As much as Vincent doesn't want to hear it, there's nothing left to say. However, I will say that Eric over there isn't the saint he makes himself out to be. A little while ago, he barged into my office looking for God knows what. Now, I won't jump to conclusions, even though it seems everyone else here is doing just that. But I will say that he spent a lot of time asking questions about you, as opposed to questions about an actual case, which doesn't seem like fitting behavior for a distinguished federal agent.
I agree with you, Adrian. We have been jumping to conclusions a bit, haven't we? I think I know where you're going with that, Adrian. I'm really sorry, but I don't know if I can believe you anymore. I'll say the middle one. Alright, Eric. Is there anything you want to say? Something you've done in the past that you'd like to get off your chest?
Sorry to disappoint you, but I've told you the truth from day one. Hell, I always tell the truth. It's probably my greatest flaw. The only thing I waited for was the right time to tell you the truth about Vincent, about your past, about everything. And that's also the reason why you saw me leaving the medical office.
Oh, is that why you were at the shopping center? I was wondering what you were doing there.
I was investigating a hunch. One that explains everything that you can't.
Oh, I forgot our son's here. Why is he not talking? A hunch about something my husband did. Were you investigating my husband? I'm gonna just say, what hunch was that?
For the past 20 years or so, you've had an acute case of retrograde amnesia. You knew something was wrong, but since your husband was kind enough to fill in all the fabricated details, you were blissfully unaware of that fact.
Come on, Larson. This is the real world, not some soap opera. Next thing you'll be telling us is that she has an evil twin. You'll have to do a lot better than that if you want to get out of here in one piece.
That's the first sane thing you've said tonight, Vincent. There's no way she has amnesia. It's not medically possible. Don't lie to the woman, Eric.
Of course, neither of these guys are gonna let you believe it, since you discovering the truth isn't exactly in their best interests.
That's enough out of you. If you can't answer the questions honestly, then just keep your mouth shut.
Bruh, Forrest, what the hell? I'm confused. I feel like everybody's being so vague. Like, nobody's actually coming out and saying what actually happened to Blair or Mary or whatever. Give us a break, Vincent. Haven't we been doing this long enough yet? Are we done yet? I'm growing weary of all these questions, Vincent. Let's just get on with it. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, that'll have to do. So now's the big decision. Now that you've heard everything, who do you want to spend the rest of your life with?
I'm sorry, Vincent. I'm not sure what I want in my life right now. That's not exactly the kind of decision I can make after asking only 3 questions.
Sweetie, you really should learn how to make up your mind. I don't have all day. And what's more, hey, quit your squirming. All right, I've got something I need you to do. Go over there and tighten their ropes. I don't want anyone leaving our little soiree before you have a chance to make your decision.
I'll do it because I don't want anyone to get hurt. Fine. You're very demanding, Vincent. That's going to get old very fast. What the hell? I don't want any parts of this shit. Walk over to each of the captives to tighten their ropes, and while you're over there, listen to what they have to tell you. Ooh. Oh, I'm about to get the 411 in this bitch.
Hey, come closer.
Okay, shut up, Adrian. I'm gonna say, what do you want?
Keep your voice down. You don't want him to hear you. Hey,
when we were being tied up, I saw that your friend Eric had a gun hidden near his ankle. He's our best shot at getting out of this alive. Why don't you go over there and loosen his ropes?
All taken care of. He should be able to move freely now. Yeah, I'll get to that. Don't worry. I'm gonna say, don't tell me what to do.
Cut it out. This is no time to get snippy. Lives are on the line. Okay, listen to me. Vincent's losing it. Do whatever you can to keep him from going completely insane. He seems to think he has a shot with you. Use that in your favor if things get hairy.
Don't worry, honey. I was planning on doing that already. Thanks for the advice, though. And just what are you suggesting?
Hey, I sent you over there to tighten their ropes, not chat. So cut it out.
Sorry. I was just having a little conversation. I'm listening.
I don't know what Vincent thinks he's doing here, but I promise you one thing. We're gonna make it out of here alive, together. I'll make sure he spends the rest of his unnatural life behind bars. He took my gun, but I have another one hidden in my sock. Loosen my ropes up a bit, and I'll see about getting us out of here.
No, I can't do that. If he finds out, he's gonna shoot you. Eric, that's dangerous. Okay, I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Listen, if you don't do exactly what I tell you, Corsetti might kill us all.
I know for a fact that it doesn't take that long to tie a knot. Hurry it up over there.
I would just say, just make sure he doesn't shoot me. Bro, I'm scared. I don't want any parts of this. Good, you're finished. Now let's just check your work.
Why don't you head over there and double-check your mother's handiwork?
Lucas, please don't say something stupid.
Actually, it's kinda loose.
I fucking hate him.
Oh, really? I wonder how that happened.
If you're insinuating that it has something to do with this, you're absolutely wrong. Yeah, me too. I guess we'll never know.
I'm not an idiot. It's my fault for trusting you so quickly. Doesn't matter. I've got something else for you to do anyway.
Haven't you put us through enough? Vincent, this has gone far enough. I'm not playing your little game anymore. What is it this time?
We've been playing too many games. I'll admit, I had my fun with all of you tonight, but now it's time for you to make a decision. Take this gun and use it to rid yourself of the men sitting in this room that you never want to see or hear from again. And don't worry about the consequences. No matter who dies tonight, you won't take the fall. I've taken care of everything.
What the
So,
hell?
and I mean this literally, fire away.
What?
Oh, hey, hold on.
Wait a minute. At the very least, I think we all deserve the opportunity to plead our cases.
He's right. It's not fair. You can't pass judgment on another person without letting them have a final word.
I don't want to shoot anybody.
What's the matter? Afraid she's gonna shoot you?
I guess you're right. Everyone deserves to have their final words. I'm gonna say, Vincent, you're first. What do you have to say for yourself?
What do I have to say for myself? Not too much, really. You, on the other hand, have all of your options laid out right in front of you. All you have to do is make a decision. Look around you. Who would you be better off never seeing again? The Weasley investigator, the deceitful spouse, or the charming and incredibly handsome out-of-towner? Hey, I don't need you to spare me. I'm just giving you the opportunity to prove to me that you're ready to ditch this mundane housewife lifestyle and live a life of excitement and grandeur.
And what guarantee do I have that picking you won't be as bad or worse than my current situation?
You're just gonna have to trust me. Now go on already. Pick someone. I know you'll make the right choice.
Adrian, what do you have to say for your bald-ass self?
So you know that whole thing that Eric told you about me a few minutes ago?
Of course I do. It's not the kind of thing one easily forgets. You mean the part where he said you spent our entire marriage lying to me? Yes, somehow I found a way to remember that little detail.
Well, I want to come clean with you about that. I know I told you that he was lying, and that what he was saying made no sense whatsoever, but that's not entirely true.
Okay, you're getting shot, buddy. You're about to get shot. I see. And now that you have the time to reconsider, you want to say something different? And I take it when you say not entirely lie, you mean it was an outright lie, am I right?
The truth is this. We haven't been married for as long as I've told you. In fact, we aren't even technically married. I found you at a difficult time in my life. Right after the death of my wife. I put all my time and energy into saving her life, and I couldn't. She's the one I was referring to in my journal entries. After she died, I quit work and spent my days and nights at our beach house. The walks I took on the beach late at night were the only thing that really helped me get my head together. The only times I didn't feel despair.
Not despair.
And one of those nights I found you. You were just lying there, unconscious. You had been badly pounded by the rocks and waves, but it also looked as though you'd been in an accident of some kind. It was obvious that you'd suffered a head wound.
Wait a minute, this is what you were talking about in that journal of yours, isn't it? And an accident? What the hell are you talking about? Are you serious? You found me on a beach?
When you first gained consciousness, you didn't know who I was or who you were. I had never seen a case of retrograde amnesia before. I didn't even think it was possible. The more I read up on the condition, the more I realized how traumatic it would be to tell you the truth. You had no memories of your past life, so I decided to fabricate a story. The jogging accident story. You bumped your head while out jogging.
Just what are you saying, that I'm not your wife? So who the hell is that guy? Who the hell is that stupid-ass son of ours? Is that your son? So let me get this straight. You spent the last 20 years lying to me about our entire life together, and to think I put up with all of your inadequacies for so long.
I know it's hard to believe, but things just sort of snowballed from there. We had a son, a house, you had a loving husband with a successful career. We were a family living the American dream. Why spoil it? I've been keeping that secret for what seems like forever, but I'm glad it's out in the open now. If you don't want to be with me, I completely understand. But don't let this madman turn you into a monster.
It must have taken a lot to finally come clean about that. I'm not saying that shit. You said more than enough, Adrian, but don't worry, the only monster here is you. Alright, Eric. Bruh, I'm about to choose Eric, because Vincent is scaring me. And I don't fully trust him. Adrian, I never really trusted him. I knew he was hiding something. I feel like Eric's the only one that's been being honest.
I'm not gonna defend myself in front of that scumbag. But if you really think I should, here it goes. I never lied to you, not for a moment. And I don't need a gun pointed at my head to tell you that. Unlike someone else in this room, I didn't pay someone to kill you. And I would never place you in this kind of situation where you're forced to kill someone close to you. It's just sick. There's really nothing else to say. I love you. I always have.
How very succinct. That was interesting. That was pathetic. Was that the best reason you could come up with to spare your life? I'm gonna say, that was interesting.
You have a chance here. No one has to die. We can all walk out of here, and the only one who's going to pay is a low-rent mafia middleman who started this whole situation anyway.
Well, you've all made compelling cases. And although I'm not exactly thrilled about it, I guess I have to. And I've made my decision. I know what I'm gonna do now. It's just too bad that I can't shoot all of you at once. Walk over to... Wait, what? You get to pick who walks out of here and who doesn't. I don't want to shoot anybody. Can I shoot him? Can I shoot Lucas, bro? Bruh, hold on. I want to try to shoot Lucas. Fuck, I can't. Bruh, I don't want to shoot anybody. Bruh, I don't want to shoot anybody. But Vincent's so hot. My gosh. I like Eric's voice too, though. Bruh, I don't want... I want Vincent for his looks. He's mean, though. I don't want... He scares me too much. I know. Why is she standing like that? I don't know what to do. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to shoot anybody. I want to shoot Lucas. He's giving Barbie's vibe. Oh my gosh.
I guess this is as good a time as any to tell you. That gun isn't loaded.
That's unfortunate. She'd have been doing us all a favor.
Whoa, Mom. You almost blew away a mobster.
Shut up, Lucas.
Almost is right. Vincent here was leading us on the whole time. You just wanted to watch us squirm, didn't you?
Yeah, imagine that. A stand-up guy like Vincent Corsetti deceiving someone.
It was a test. I needed to see what she was capable of. And now that we've seen just what our friend, wife, and mother is capable of, let's hear what she has to say for herself.
Come on, Vinny. You think I can't tell the difference between a loaded and an unloaded gun? Let's be honest with ourselves, Vinny. You're not the kind of guy that would give a loaded gun to anybody. I just figured I'd have a little harmless fun.
All right. You got me there. You don't get this far in life by doing idiotic things like that.
A man such as yourself has probably had to do a lot of things to get where you are, but I wouldn't necessarily call any of them idiotic. Oh, really? What kinds of idiotic things have you done besides taking hostages, of course? I'll say this one.
It sounds like you still need some convincing, because it doesn't seem to me like you understand the severity of this situation. I don't think you realize what's going to happen to these losers if you don't make the right choice today. The gun wasn't loaded this time, but the next time it will be.
The right choice? You mean choosing you? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna say this.
I think she gets it just fine, Corsetti. You're a dangerous, hardened criminal with a soft spot for the one that got away. You're delusional, Corsetti. She wasn't the one that got away. I think it's safe to say you drove her away. The day you sent her car careening off that cliff.
That's enough, Lawson. I'm warning you.
Did it really take you 20 years to make up your mind? It didn't take Mary nearly as long. She knows she doesn't want the likes of you destroying her life or corrupting her son.
You shut your goddamn trap. I've had enough of your stupid little remarks, Boy Scout. You think you're funny, do you? We'll see who's laughing when I walk out of here alive and they're picking pieces of your brain out of the basement wall.
Do whatever you want, Vincent, but don't make a mess on my nice rug. I just had it cleaned.
This seems like a good time for me to go to my room, don't you think? You are having an adult conversation after all.
No, you're staying right here. I want you to see this. Adversity builds character and all that jazz.
Whatever.
Sometimes
he just wants to go play games on his computer.
The way you want. It's all part of being an adult. You should ask your mother about that.
Eric, this really isn't the time to teach my son a life lesson. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Eric's hinting that I should do what I have to in order to make sure the people that I care about don't get hurt.
Hey, just what do the two of you think you're up to? I am not the kind of man you want to conspire against.
Vinny, you're so tense. Look at what all of this is doing to you. Vincent, honey, you really need to calm down. No one's conspiring against you, Vinny. I just think the two of us need some alone time.
What? Where are you going with this?
I'm heading upstairs to my bedroom. I was hoping you'd follow me. It's funny you should say that, Vinny, because I'm going upstairs. Care to join me? I'll cut to the chase. Vincent, I've always liked powerful men, and you are the definition of that. It turns me on.
What did you just say?
And what do you want to do about that?
Why don't you follow me and see?
I like the sound of that. Your son should be able to attend to those two while we're indisposed. Keep a close eye on the both of them, especially Eric. Right now he's helpless in that chair, but don't hesitate to let him have it if he tries anything funny. Think you can handle that?
well, yeah, that doesn't sound too hard.
Lucas's stupid ass is probably gonna leave them tied up.
Mom, can I talk to you for a minute? Alone?
Fine, but make it quick. I have some important business to attend to. Listen, I know this looks bad, but I know what I'm doing.
You know, Mom, bad doesn't even begin to describe it. You're about to bang a mob boss with Dad tied up in the living room. I may be a clueless teenager, but even I know something is really wrong with the situation. Promise me you won't do anything with that scumbag.
Didn't you smash your teacher's assistant? Mind your business. Listen closely, because I'm only going to tell you this once. To be perfectly honest, all three of them can go to hell. We can do better for ourselves on our own. I'm just going to go upstairs with Vinny and get him undressed so I can get his gun. The person I really want to be with is your father. Of course, I'm going to sleep with Vincent. He's a real man, not like your father. Besides, I have to test drive the merchandise before I buy it. What? I'm not really going to go upstairs with Vincent. The person I really want to be with is Eric.
Oh, okay. I guess with everything you found out about Dad, he's a smart choice. I mean, he seems normal.
Not him agreeing. Not him agreeing. Well, at least he's honest. He's honest and hardworking. That goes a long way for a girl like me.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do about Mr. Corsetti? He's gonna be pissed when he finds out you didn't pick him. Really pissed.
Don't worry about that. That's his problem. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go upstairs with him, stall for a bit, and then at the last minute, I'll take his gun.
Okay. And why are you telling me this?
While I'm upstairs, you're going to untie Eric and your father, dumbass.
Oh, I get it. This is what Eric meant when he was doing all of that getting what you want stuff, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm gonna say, don't forget what I said. There's no room for mistakes.
So you're choosing Eric? Are you sure about that?
Yes.
All right. I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, period.
So what's the holdup?
Calm down, Vincent. I'm a firm believer that good things take time. You'll just have to wait a little bit more.
Oh, you were always such a tease, you know that? So what's the holdup?
It looks like someone is getting a bit anxious. Bit of a hair trigger for a man your age, huh?
Can you really blame me? Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Look at how she stands. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing, Vincent. I'm taking control of this situation. Don't look at me like that. You forced me to do this.
All right, that's enough playing around. Give me the gun back. Now!
No, I think I'll be keeping it for a while. I'm sorry, Vincent. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I don't know what you're up to, but stop it and give me my gun back.
That's just it. For the first time, I know what's good for me, and you're not it. Get off your butt and march down those stairs. No, we're going to walk downstairs now and straighten things out. You're in no position to tell me what to do. I have the gun, and thanks to you, I know how to use it. It's all starting to come back to me now. All those crimes together in our foolish, youthful days.
Hey, take it easy. Don't point that thing at me, Mary.
You're in no position to talk, Vinny. Now get a move on. I haven't got all day. What in the world did you miss a lot?
Not so soon. Yeah, what's the matter? Did Vincent get stage fright or something?
Not her being in her underwear. Everybody's all excited. Lucas is about to throw up. Not really. I didn't give him the chance to perform. I just took what I wanted and left. I came back to help you both. Who do you think told Lucas to untie you?
Sounds awfully convenient.
It's true, Dad. It was all part of her plan to trick Mr. Corsetti into letting his guard down.
You should have told us what you were doing. I was going crazy down here thinking about what that vermin was doing to you.
If you still don't believe me, then tell me why I'm giving you the gun I stole from Vincent. Take this, it's Vincent's gun. I don't think he'll be needing it anytime soon. Please, Adrian, I feel like a criminal just holding this thing. You take it. Why am I handing it to him? Hand it to Eric, bruh.
It's good to see you finally came to your senses, although you had me worried for a while. Our friend Mr. Corsetti had a serious lapse in judgment, and now he's gonna pay for it.
Let's be honest. He wasn't thinking straight from the moment he got here. He's going to get what he deserves.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but it isn't gonna work.
It's going to work out perfectly. We're going to carry on with our lives, and you're going to pay for all the crimes you've committed, including what you did to Daniel Fox. Funny, it looks like it's working right now. I'm going to say this.
You have no idea who you're dealing with.
I've heard that line way too many times lately. It really doesn't faze me anymore. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm helping put a ruthless criminal behind bars for the rest of his natural life. Mysterious. You're absolutely right, Vincent. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna let someone who knows what they're doing take over. Eric?
This is certainly an interesting turn of events, don't you think, Vincent? After all these years of making sure all your tracks were covered, it was trying to grab a hold of your past that was your undoing.
I knew I never should have trusted that bitch.
Ah, come on. Turnabout is fair play.
Not me being a bitch now.
Now, why don't you sit down while I call some colleagues over at the Bureau? I've heard they picked out a real nice place for you to spend 2 consecutive life sentences.
My lawyers will have me out in no time. I've beaten worse raps than this. And as for you, we were all better off when we thought you were dead.
I said have a seat. The two of you probably have a lot to talk about, but you're free. Come over here and tie up Fairview's newest convicted felon.
I don't know. I'm not that good at tying knots.
Bro, Lucas is so annoying.
That's okay. Corsetti's not gonna squirm out of this one.
Thank God that's over. Now we can finally get back to living our lives.
So I was wondering, is there any room in the busy life of an FIB agent for a wife and her teenage son? Yeah, about that. Now that the whole Vincent situation is taken care of, I was hoping to move on with my life. With you, Eric. Eric, I can't go back to my old life. The whole thing was a lie. Is it possible that you might still be interested in me?
You want to run that by me again?
What? Does she have to spell it out for you? She's saying that she'd rather be with you than go back to living with this whack job doctor.
What are you doing? We have a life together. So I told a little lie. Who did it really hurt? Look at our lives together. Our house, our son, we're a family. You can't walk away from that.
You told a little lie? You lied about the last 20 years of her life. You fucking bald bitch.
This is all your fault, Larson. If you hadn't been nosing around using my wife as a way to catch this crook, none of this would have ever happened.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Wait. He has a gun in his hand. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't say that. There's no one to blame but yourself, honey. He just allowed me to find out what a lying bastard you are. It's not his fault, Adrian. He's never been anything but honest to me. As for you, our entire marriage was based on lies.
That's enough out of you. I'm talking to him. You ruined my life. Do you know that?
All right, calm down. Drop the gun and don't come any further.
Not me being able to say this. Well, this evening is turning out to be a night full of surprises. I'm gonna say that. I think that's
This comes out, I can't go back to a normal life. I'd have to shut down my practice, move to another town. Everything would change.
Well, you shouldn't have lied.
I mean it. Hold it right there.
What else have you lied about?
And it's all your fault!
When faced with tough decisions, one is often forced to make sacrifices. Some of us choose to sacrifice stability. Some of us choose to forego excitement and lavish riches. While others choose to rekindle relationships from years past, in a hope of recapturing the happiness that has eluded them for so long. For even though our choices may never be perfect,
Lucas said, "Get the fuck off me."
with time, effort, and the support of those
What the hell
closest
are
to
y'all
us,
looking at us
we
for?
somehow find a way to reach for the brass ring and find happiness nonetheless.
Is that it? We finished it! Ah! Oh my gosh, guys. I wish there was like more of an ending, but I loved it. Oh my gosh, guys, I have literally been trying to finish this game since I was a kid. Like, I told you guys, my old computer couldn't handle the game, and then like, I finally finished it. That's one off the bucket list, guys. I know, that's a crazy way for the game to end, though. That is a crazy ending. I don't know how I feel about the ending, but like, I'm just happy I finished the game. Because I've been trying to do this since I was a fucking kid. Oh my gosh. So Adrian just gets shot, Vincent goes to jail, and they come up to our door and give us a side eye like we did something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Oh my gosh. And Lucas is mad at us now. You know what would be fun, guys? If I made the family, like Eric, Lucas, and Blair or Mary in The Sims. Ooh, and continued their life. I think that would be really cool. So we can like form our own ending. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, I definitely think there's multiple endings depending on who you choose, but I can't, I don't think the endings would be like drastically different though. Let's see. Let me look it up and see. Forrest, what the fuck? Desperate. Housewives. It has 4 different endings. It says the main character runs off with Vincent Corsetti. The main character lives happily ever after with Eric Larson. The main character lives happily ever after with the husband, or the main character shoots everyone. Oh, okay, here's a little bit more detail. Okay. Staying with husband. In this scenario, everyone survives. Eric is arrested and the player's husband blames Eric for everything. Why would Eric be arrested? The fuck? Running away with Eric, and I guess because he's like using his case to like stalk the main character. Running away with Eric. In this ending, the player's husband blames Eric and attempts to shoot him. Eric kills the husband in self-defense and Vincent is arrested. Running away with Vincent. In this ending... Hello? So if you run away with Vincent, in this ending, Eric is killed by the player's son and the player's husband is killed by Vincent. That seems like the worst ending. Hello? Shooting all 3 men. This is the 4th and most extreme ending. The player chooses to kill all 3 men. I feel like I chose the best ending. Like, Vincent gets arrested. I mean, I wish the husband didn't get shot, but I mean, it was self-defense. That was his fault, so. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Let me see. I think there's a little more. Oh, so it says if you choose to stay with your husband, everyone lives and Eric takes Vinny off to jail. Okay, so they had said Eric goes to jail. I see. So Eric takes Vinny off to jail. Number 2, you choose to start a new life with Eric. Your husband will blame Eric for everything and try to shoot him. Eric will wind up killing your husband in self-defense, and Vincent goes to jail. You choose Vincent. Your son kills Eric, and Vinny kills your husband. You choose none of them. You kill Eric, Vinny, and your husband. Fun things to try. Slap everyone. Mike and Vinny's reactions are especially funny. Damn, I should have smacked Vincent. Oh my gosh, guys. We finished it. Headcanon, Vincent ain't the father of Lucas. You blame Susan. Why do you blame Susan? Susan is the Tyra of the street. She wants to be Edie so bad. Well, thank you guys for the likes. We're at 13 likes. If you haven't left a like, be sure to leave a like. I'm going to do a poll for you guys. Hold on. Let me see. I'm so glad I finally finished that. Aw, we finished it, guys. Okay, guys, vote on the poll, please. Vote on the poll. Honestly, though, the fact that we finished that tonight is actually great because now we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday to finish these other two. And I don't feel like... Def Jam isn't a long game. Like, it's not really that long, to be honest. Metropolis Mania, it takes time depending on how much you're able to accomplish, but we're already on level 3, so... It shouldn't take us that long to finish it, but we'll see. We will see. Alright, let me see. Alright, you guys are wanting to play Metropolis Mania tomorrow? So we can handle this fucking cult? I mean, we pretty much handled them. Or so it seems, but yeah. Or so it seems. She hasn't. She hasn't been serious. That's funny. Alright. It looks like Metropolis Mania won, so I will schedule that stream. I'm going to schedule it now. I already have a thumbnail and everything. I just made all my thumbnails earlier this week, so I have thumbnails for everything. So, hell yeah. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I will do that. Get that scheduled. And we'll start at the same time tomorrow and play for like let me see, like 3 or 4 hours, and the goal will be to complete chapter 3, level 3, and start on level 4 at least. So yeah, I'm proud of us, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We finished fairly early, so you guys are getting some of your night back. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys who have been here with me for this. You can't wait to watch what you missed tonight? Yeah, definitely check it out. There were some funny moments in the neighborhood. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like I told you guys, if you have a chance, go check out my new video that I posted earlier today. It was not a stream, it was a video. It's about a new game that's coming out soon. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I should make the family in The Sims. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think that would be fun, actually. All right. Bye, guys.
You and I had lots of love just to top it off. We can wind and down for days, never let it stop. I just want your everything, baby. Maybe later we can dance, never let it go. Listen to our favorite songs on the radio. Losing up and lose ourselves to this feeling, oh. I just want your everything, baby. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. Moon is rising and the stars are coming out. But we're missing 'cause we're way down on the ground. Ain't nobody interrupting if we decide. I just need an hour with you, baby. Yeah. Then we be blinded by the lights, oh. We get this feeling, oh, so right, oh. I'm so over being sober, yeah, all I know. I just need an hour with you. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I can't get enough of my baby. I'ma be wasted love, wasted love. I'm spilling liquor on the carpet, on the couch. I feel it dripping from my mouth. Drinking from your bottle, baby. Calling it wasted love, wasted love. I'll be deep under your influence tonight. Ooh, keep it coming, babe. I don't mind another round. Drinking from your